What traits do entrepreneurs need to have?
I love this question. So I think that number one, if you read any magazines, Entrepreneur Inc. and all of those amazing magazines about entrepreneurship, everybody's going to tell you that an entrepreneur has to be a risk taker. So
Mhm.
risk taking abilities is number one. Adaptability is another one, and just being able to adapt to change and figure things on the go. Those are very specific qualities that any entrepreneur, I think, should be open to or have or at least open to developing.
Are you forgetting ambition?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, there's so many qualities, but in my opinion, I think risk taking, obviously, I mean, risk taking and ambition is kind of like, this is a little bit there. There's so many out there, but I think adaptability, risk taking abilities.
You also mentioned before, a few months ago, that your parents, the lesson that you learned from them is to never take no for an answer.
Yep. Absolutely. So never take no for an answer because you're going to hear so many no's in your journey as an entrepreneur. And the idea is to continue to be taking those risks and to continue to be adapting to those no's because out of 100 no's, you might hear that one yes that's going to, change the course of your life.
Karla, you have had, like you said, these businesses for 15 years. At what point do you think it starts getting easier for an entrepreneur?
I think with experience comes things becoming a bit easier, right? Um, However, I have heard of entrepreneurs that have been in their businesses for 10, 15, 20 years and it's still not easy. In I don't think there's a time frame of like, once you're 3 years, all of a sudden things are going to become easier. I think as you start maturing, as you start developing systems in your business, systems that could be replicated, systems that could be, given out to somebody else so that they can replicate those systems. I think that's the moment when things start getting a bit easier. So the moment you start figuring out what are all the different balls in your business and how to systemize the working of that juggling act. I think that that's the moment when things start getting a bit easier.